I noticed a strategy when you were laying your cards that if you laid, let's say you laid a 3 and then a 6, you put the 6 here and your last one here. Why did you put it here?
Because it's a greater number.
Because it's a greater number. So does the position or the place determine its value? It does? What if I have these 3 cards and I move it here?
It's less.
It's less?
Because this is higher than this. It's greater.
6 is larger than 3?
Yeah.
So the position or the place determines if it's larger or smaller. So this is what we call place value. It's the value of a digit based on its place, just like we saw here in the number 635. If 6 is in the hundreds place or first, it's going to make the number greater versus if we have 3 in the hundreds place, it would make it smaller. Okay, we're going to switch gears just a little bit and we're going to talk about place value using some pipe cleaners. And what I want you to do is I'd like you to count out 10 pipe cleaners.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10.
Okay? And once you have your 10, I'll count mine at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
They just stick together.
They do stick together. And what I want you to do is I want you to kind of stick them together. And before, when you counted them out, you counted them one by one. But this is now 10 ones, or we could call this 110. It's one group of 10. All right, now put this group of 10 aside and count out 10 more ones and just lay them beside each other in a row. Don't bundle them together this time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, now what is the difference between this group and this group?
It's larger. It's spread out because it's ones.
It's spread out because it's ones. Why did you think it was larger?
Because it was like when it built together, it's kind of like tens being built together. Like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
Is that the same amount you have? Do you have the same amount here as you do in this group? You do have the same amount. So even though this one appears to be thicker, are they worth the same amount?
Yeah.
They are. So your 10 ones is worth the same amount as
The 10.
the 110. All right, now here's what you're going to do. You're going to take your 10 ones, bundle them up.
Now it's a pack of 10.
Now it's another bundle of 10. This is 110. So now together we're going to take our 10s and we want to make 10 tens. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7.
All right, so we need 2 more bundles of 10. Or 2 more 10s.
That makes 100 if you have 10 tens.
That makes 100 if you make 10 tens. So, just like we did with when we bundled our ones, if we were to group them all together, Ellie, group them all together for me. Now we have 10 tens, which is the same as 100. Why do you think we group together in tens?
Because then it will make a larger number.
It'll make a larger number?
Like that from the ones. Like, it's bigger than just like 10 ones. Because like 10 ones is like smaller. It's kind of like, it's different than 1 tens plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 is equal 35 equals more equals even more.
Okay, so if you have 31 spread out, let's do this. Let's do 3 group of tens, and then each of you spread out 1 group of 10. So we have 3 tens here, which you said was 30. And I noticed that you counted by tens. Why did you count by tens?
Well, instead of counting by 1 tens, you count by 10 tens. It's easier.
Why is it easier?
Because then you don't have to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's a lot faster, right? So if you were to count all of these one by one,
that would take like an hour.
It
Maybe
would-
not an hour, maybe not an hour.
maybe not an hour.
It would take an hour to count to 100.
It would take a longer time than versus counting 10, 20, 30. Great. All right. Gather up your pipe cleaners, smush them together into my big pile.
Smush, smush, smush. Like jelly, jelly.
Smush them like jelly. Okay, we're going to take, and just like we noticed with our pipe cleaner, we're going to talk about place value with, do you know what these are?
Tens and hundreds.
These are called, and ones. I call them base 10 blocks because we base our counting around 10. So in your bag, don't dump them out for me. Leave them in the bag and we'll take them out. I think it's a little bit easier. And this is a hundreds map. And what I'd like you to do on your
This is 100.
hundreds map, is go ahead and build me a 3-digit number. Any 3-digit number. That's okay. And you can actually write your number at the top or bottom of your map when you're finished. The number that you made. You can write the number. Yep, the number that you created. Okay. Tell me about what you made, Finn.
134.
134. So each of these digits can be thought as 100, 3
Tens.
tens, 3 fins, 3 tens, and 4 ones. That all make the number 34. Okay, what about you, Addie? 123, and it's made up of 1 and 3 ones. And what about you, Addie? Ellie?
I made 204.
And why do you have all of those tens over there?
Because 10 tens makes 100.
10 tens does make 100. You're being very creative.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And that's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Alright, are you ready for the next challenge? Okay, go ahead, put those down for me. I'm going to give you 3 digits, and then you kind of did this earlier with when we were playing War. I want you to make the largest
Number you
3-digit number you can. And you can write the number at the bottom or top of your mat. It should just wipe off with your finger. What digit do you have here?
400.
Let's get your digits up here again. Why did you pick 4? Can you tell me your thinking on 400? Do I have a 4-digit up here? Can you make the largest number you can using only these digits? Just these 3 digits. Not with your base 10 done. Base 10 bucks. Just these 3 digits.
Like 2, 3, 0.
Yep, using those 3 digits, build the largest number you can with your base 10 blocks. There you go. Now you got it. You were making the largest number with your base 10 blocks, weren't you? Good thinking. Are you ready? Okay, Ellie, so tell me about it.
I got 300 and 2 10s, which is 20, and 0 ones because I only am allowed to have 0, 2, so I wasn't able to put any ones in.
Please don't move those then. Yeah, so you notice that 3 is the largest digit. So if you have 3 in the hundreds place, that's automatically going to make you the greatest 3-digit number. Okay, go ahead, put your base 10 blocks back into your bag. Clear your boards and make sure your markers are on there nice and tight. Thank you, thank you. And did you get yours off the floor? Great, thank you. Okay, so let's wrap up. So I want to know, how does the position of a number affect its place value?
Because, like, say you wanted to make the smallest number possible. So, say we used to say numbers on the board that were behind the light. So, you wanted to make the smallest number possible. The smallest number that you could make is 23.
What about the 0?
Well, if you wanted to make a small non-3-digit number, then you could just like kind of make the 0 go away because it has nothing to it. If you put the 0 and the 2, it show.
It doesn't show.
Yeah, if you like kind of